This topic is one that I've been struggling with since I started drawing, and is probably something a lot of artists struggle with when it comes to their art style. The contradiction of liking an art style visually when it comes to your favorite artist or media, but absolutely struggling to incorporate that art style to yourself and making it your own at the same time. Since I was a kid, I grew up reading graphic novels and mangas. I remember reading Detective Conan, Dragon Ball, Bleach, Full Metal, Bone, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, etc., etc., and falling in love with the black and white, clean cut art style. Every line meticulously placed, every shade of black darker than the darkest night, the lack of color and form fitting curves of hatching and cross hatching. Ever since learning how to draw, I appreciated the artwork even more now that I know how much effort goes into drawing, hatching, stippling, shading, and overall ink work. That's why I pursued a mainly hatching and shading type of art style since the first day I picked up drawing back in 2021. I wanted to be like all the artists I admired. I wanted their craftsmanship and line work, and I was determined to replicate it at the cost of tunnel visioning myself with my artwork. So for 3 years, all I did was learn digitally how to apply the same concepts to my own artwork and interests to varying degrees of failure and success. Soon enough, I grew tired of the clean-cut look and feel of drawing digitally, and I switched over to traditional drawing soon after my third anniversary of drawing, and I never looked back. I packed up my Gaumon PD156 Pro, I bought a light pad and some simple mechanicals and pens, took some printer paper, and adjusted to traditional drawing. I first started with mechanical since then, before trying to switch over to ballpoint pens and Sakura Pigma microns of varying sizes. I made the right choice to switch to traditional as I find it more satisfying, and my artwork has gotten better as a result of the switch. Just recently, I tried my hand at pens and microns not too long ago, and I'm finding out that I'm not having as much fun as I did with my mechanical pencils, and that I'm actually really struggling. That really surprised me. I spent a majority of my art practice over the years learning about 3D forms and defining those through lines and things like that. But I simply had more fun with my pencil, and I'll be honest with you guys, that really rocked me in a major way. I recently have been wanting to make my own sword and sorcery character in the vein of Conan the Barbarian, and I've been spending a lot of time with the Conan Exiles character creator trying to make the perfect character. I decided that I wanted to draw her in pen and ink, and it turned out just horrendous. I had no fun at all during the drawing process, and quite possibly the worst drawing I've done in a while, which led to this art talk. I drew her again using my mechanical, and that turned out way better, and I had a lot more fun. But don't get me wrong, it's not as if I had one bad piece of art and I wanted to quit, but this sentiment was something I had been struggling with for this year, and I really couldn't put it into words until now. I have probably just as equally bad artworks posted here on the YouTube community page /Newgrounds, and I really wanted to delete it. But I kept it up as a reminder, and thankfully that feeling led to me creating a better and more pleasing subsequent artwork. But that doesn't mean I gave up entirely on pen and ink, but it kind of opened my eyes to how much I was tunnel visioning the art process, how I tried so hard to be like the people I admired while ignoring what I had fun with and what I liked more. I had this idea of these black and white drawings you see all over social media and in these sword and sorcery books and comments, but in the end, I like drawing with my mechanicals a lot more. It's much simpler, it's a little less time consuming, and aligns more with how I want to go about my drawing than what I see on the internet and in novels and in books. I think that's an important lesson that I had to learn, and hopefully I can inform and help you guys realize this as well. You can't only like the end result of what you see in your media of choice when it comes to drawing. You have to enjoy the drawing process as well as the end result and not tunnel vision your artwork. Not to focus exclusively on what others have achieved, but what you enjoy and what you want to achieve when it comes to art style. I'll try to be more mindful of this in the future, and hopefully I helped you guys as well. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you wish to support my artwork and my videos, all my social media and payment tipping links are in my profile. More videos and artwork will come regardless. Goodbye for now.